Good morning, dear students. So, in the today's class, we are going to discuss about the next numerical of atoms chapter. So, this is the fourth numerical which we are solving today. So, the question is here: a hydrogen atom. It's a very simple problem. A hydrogen atom initially in the ground level absorbs a photon which excites it to n equal to 4. Determine the wavelength and frequency of the photon. तो यहाँ पे जो हाइड्रोजन आटम है वो पहले ग्राउंड स्टेट में, ग्राउंड लेवल में, इट इज इन द ग्राउंड लेवल and it is absorbing some photon. So after absorbing some photon, it is exciting to the higher level, and that orbit number is, that level number is n equal to 4. So during this transition, so whatever the radiation is emitting, so that radiation's wavelength and frequency you have to find out. Radiations means it consists of photons. Okay, तो उस फोटोन का हमें वेवलेंथ और फ्रीक्वेंसी हमें कैलकुलेट करना है. So first of all, we will write the given data. It's a very simple numerical, and one thing you should remember that the maximum time numericals on this chapter was asked on the basis of empirical formula only, which we have solved in yesterday's class also. Okay, and today's class also we are solving some numericals. So sometimes they might ask you in this type of questions also, in A or B type. Okay, so the first one is, the first given data is here ground level is telling, and you should remember that ground level means n equal to 1. Always ground level means n equal to 1. So you can see the previous videos also. In energy level diagram topic, I explained you that the first ground level will be taken as a, that is n equal to 1, second n equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the higher levels. Okay. So therefore, here I am taking n1 is equal to 1 and n2 is equal to 4. Okay. Now this is the given data which he has given in the question. Now we need to calculate the wavelength, that means lambda we have to find out and frequency we have to find out. Now how can we find out using this data? How can we find out the wavelength and the frequency of the photon? So as we know that energy of the photon is given by E equal to h nu, right? So this nu can also be written as E is equal to h c by lambda, because we know this relation, nu is equal to c by lambda. Okay, अगर हमें इस, अगर समझो फॉर एग्जांपल हमें इस रिलेशन से हमें क्या मिलेगा, फ्रीक्वेंसी मिलेगा, न्यू इज इक्वल टू ई बाई एच, न्यू इज इक्वल टू ई बाई एच. Once if I got the nu, then I can, if I substitute here, then I can easily find out lambda is equal to c by nu. Nu का तो पहले में मिल रहा है, so we are getting the new value. So let us, but if I take this relation also, I know the Planck's constant value, but I don't know this energy of the photon. So how can we find out this E? As we know that E is equal to, here there are two levels. Here the hydrogen atom is exciting from ground level to fourth level, higher orbit. So therefore E2 minus E1, right? And as we know that energy for the nth orbit is given by E is equal to minus 13.6 electron volt divided by n square. Okay, this relation we know. This energy of the electron in the nth orbit is given by E is equal to minus 13.6 electron volt divided by n square. So here I can use that formula here. E2 means minus 13.6 electron volt divided by n square, here it is. So here n square means here 2 is there, so I can take this as n2 square. Here n2 is 4, n1 is 1, so minus of 13.6 electron volt divided by n1 square. So this becomes minus 13.6 electron volt divided by n2 square plus 13.6 electron volt divided by n1 square. Now therefore E is equal to 13.6 divided by n1 square minus 13.6 divided by n2 square into electron volt is common. Okay, so therefore here which is the common term, common number here, that is 13.6. E equal to 13.6 into n1 square minus 1 by n2 square electron volt. So charge of the electron is taken as, we know, 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. So therefore I am taking this as into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. So therefore E is equal to 13.6 into n1. N1 value is how much? 1 square minus 1 by n2 value is 4. So 4 square into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. So 13.6 into 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 16 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. So 13.6, 16 minus 1, if I take the LCM, then 16 minus 1 divided by 16 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Okay, now 13.6 into 15 divided by 16 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. If I remove this decimal point, then it will be taken as 10. So 16 will get cancels. So if I take this to the numerator, then it becomes 13.6 into 15 into 10 to the power of minus 19 minus 1. Okay, minus 1. So then it becomes 13.6 into 15 into 10 to the power of minus 20. So 13.6 into 15 you have to multiply. See how much we will get here. Two 104 into 10 to the power of minus 20 joule. Okay, so this is what the energy you are getting. Okay, please check the answer once again. So this is what we have got the energy of the photon. So now therefore E is equal to h nu. So nu is equal to E by h. So E means 204 into 10 to the power of minus 20 whole divided by h value is 6.63 into 10 to the power of minus 34. So nu is equal to 204 divided by 6.63 into 10 to the power of minus 20 plus 34. So if you divide it, how much will be getting? 13.76 into 10 to the power of plus 14 hertz. So this will be your frequency. Okay, now you got the frequency. So using the relation, now next we have to find out the wavelength. So wavelength is how much? Nu is equal to c by lambda. Here I am. So we know that nu is equal to c by lambda. Lambda is equal to c by nu. So c is how much? C is the speed of the light. Is how much? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second is the speed of the light divided by nu frequency 30.76 into 10 to the power of 14. So 3 divided by 30.76 0.097 into 10 to the power of 8 minus 14. So 8 minus 14 is how much? 10 to the power of minus 6 is the wavelength. Okay, so this much is the wavelength of the photon. So 0.097 into 10 to the power of minus 7. Okay, so this is for the solution for the fourth question. So here we have found out the energy using the relation E is equal to minus 13.6 electron volt divided by n square. So we got the energy value here, and later using this energy value we have found out the frequency, and also we have found out the wavelength. Okay, so note down this.